Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to week 18 here at Northside Square. So we skipped over week 17 because we actually took a break for the Thanksgiving holidays. However, construction continued. And so today, again, my name is Quincy Jones, Director of Programs with the Work CDC, and happy to again be joined by another wonderful asset who actually was born here in the Klondike community. I call her an asset, and she certainly is. Joyce Cox, who's a Northside alum, has a lot of Klondike history, and actually works in a current role at the City of Memphis. Joyce, tell us a little bit about your role at the City of Memphis and what you do.
Well, I work for Housing and Community Development. I am the Senior Manager of the Office of Neighborhood Engagement at Housing and Community Development. And my office is charged with connecting the communities to the city services that we offer at Housing and Community Development. And it is a pleasure to be here today at my alma mater. Everybody wants to be a cougar. That's Northside.
And Joyce, can you tell us what year you graduated?
Actually, I graduated in 1979, the class that was always on time.
And the other interesting thing about having Joyce Cox involved is she is actually leading a group of Northside alums. And so we're actually sitting again in Northside Square, obviously, but this location is actually going to be the home of the Northside Hall of Fame. So for about the past 7 or 8 months,
Yes.
Joyce Cox has been meeting with a group of alums. They've been talking about how they're going to work to ensure that the legacy of the Northside Cougars is kept as a part of Northside Square. So Joyce, tell us a little bit about what's going to happen with this Hall of Fame and your alumni group.
Oh, we are so excited. This, as Quincy just said, is going to be the Hall of Fame. But as a part of the Hall of Fame, we're going to have what we call our legacy wall. And that's where we will have pictures of all our principals and vice principals. And the group decided to do it that way because that's our foundation. And we wanted everybody to know where we came from. Our theme song, or our school song, the first line is, "When I remember Northside High, I remember all my friends." And as a part of that relationship, it started with our principals. So we wanted to really pay homage to them because they made us who we are. Northside, for me, was where I learned how to be who I am. I remember walking these halls, and during that time, and I don't want to date myself, but we dressed to be successful. And so one of my thespian teacher, Miss Grant, would always say, because I brought a briefcase to school.
Wow.
That's how I carried my books. And I always wanted to be professional. And she said to me, she said, "You're going to do that one day." So this means so much to me as an individual and a citizen of the city of Memphis, because I want that legacy to be remembered. And so my class, they've gone on to be very successful. There are a lot of people that came out of Northside, and we want that legacy to be remembered by the people that live here, people that want to come and visit. Our dream is to make this almost like a museum. We'll have videos of things that we've done in the past. We'll have pictures of our coaches, Coach Smith, Coach Ford, who took our basketball teams and our football teams to be state champions. We want people to remember that, and as well as the children in the community. Because when you think about your legacy, and I guess what I'm saying is, I remember something that said, if you don't know what your past is, you don't know how your future will go.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why this is so important to us. And I know that this Hall of Fame is going to be a great place for people to visit in the city of Memphis. We don't just have people from Northside in the city of Memphis, we have them all over the country, all over the world. So we want them to say, "Hey, I graduated from that high school, let me take my grandchildren. Let me take my great-grandchildren so they can know where I came from."
Joyce, talk a little bit about the work that you and the alumni organization have been working on the past 6 to 8 months, maybe be a little bit longer, and tell people some of the opportunities that they're going to have to purchase bricks and memorabilia and be included in this hall.
Well, first thing, probably in January, we're going to send out call for all pictures. We're going to send out a call for if you want to purchase a brick in the Hall of Fame, you can do that. We have not settled on the cost as of yet. We're working on that right now. However, we want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to say, this is where I came from. Like, for example, I have one son, and he can come and say, oh, that's my mom's brick. Because she's a Northside Cougar. Of course, he knows that already, you know. His mom talks about it quite often. Because she's so proud of who she is and where she came from. We are planning some fundraisers to help some that may not be able to afford the bricks. We want to be able to donate some and say, just this is because of you. So you'll be able to get one that's 6 inches, okay? And then there's a larger one, and I think it's 9 inches or so. And you can just put, let's say for example, Joyce Cox of class of 1979. So it's saying that everybody is important to this facility in this building. So we're gonna, like I said, we had the orange and white ball that what's the young man's name?
Vaughn?
Devon, yes. He's gonna kill me. We talk often. But and Dessa Miller, a lot of us are coming together. I think it's about 10 of us. And if you want to be a part, just give us a call, or you can send me an email, and I'm going to give my email address, Joyce Cox 1961 at iCloud.com. And if you have pictures that you want to share, please, please, please share that information with us, because we want this Hall of Fame to be a work of perfection. That makes sense.
Absolutely,
yes.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Joyce. I appreciate you hanging out with us today. And I want to encourage everybody to continue to stay tuned. Please, obviously, like our posts, ask questions, Northside Square. You can reach us on Instagram, you can reach us on Facebook, and of course on this YouTube channel that you're currently watching. So thanks. We're closing out week 18. Join us again next week. We'll be giving you more updates from community members and things are doing. People in Klondike who are doing great things in support of Northside Square and the redevelopment of Klondike, moving Klondike forward.
Yes.
See you next week.